What's up, Desmond? Oh, not much, Seth. What's up? Okay, everybody. Not really many people in here, but just to start off, some new stuff for the channel. I actually got a video editing software, so I could do a lot more editing and a lot more quicker and split screen shooting and all that good stuff. So I thought that'd be something to throw out there to let you guys know that better videos are going to be coming. And I think one of the reasons why I haven't been doing many videos lately is because, um, well, I don't know if you guys know this, but those terrorist attacks that happened in England or London, um, they they really been putting a hurt on people that's been making YouTube videos. And a lot of people don't know this, but when you make money off YouTube, it's not money that it's from YouTube; it's from the ads. And I usually average, I would say a little over $5 a day, which I put back on the channel anyway. But here lately, it's been hardly anything because I guess the news reporter that reported the terrorist attacks uh, on what happened in London is claiming that Google had part in the attack by advertising videos and monetizing videos of how people could run over somebody. So there's boycotting on YouTube, and I think that's what's affecting my monetization. So all the basic funding that I get through YouTube is from the advertisement, and I put it back in my videos. So I believe that's one of the reasons why the content hasn't been up to par. Don't get me wrong, I still have quality content that I try to get out there, but I'm only limited to what I can dish out in my videos. Um, I've been having a lot of people request that I get more air guns and get bigger air guns and get more expensive air guns for some of my videos. Well, the problem is, um, I used to use the money from YouTube to do what I do, and so now, with not hardly receiving any funding for monetization, I barely scrape by and do what I can. And so, unless it's some type of sponsored video or something like that, sponsored product, I really don't buy much for my channel. So I just want to get that out there. But also, if you guys want to be a part of my channel, I should say, I started a Patreon account where you can actually subscribe to my uh, Patreon account, and for every video I upload, you're able to donate an amount of money for every video that I upload. So, every little bit counts. I'm not asking for a lot of money or anything like that, but if, a quarter or whatever you can give, that'd be great. But if not, I understand YouTube is a free platform, so, it is what it is. Is that a little bit better? Can you guys hear me pretty good now? Okay. Well, I don't understand. I've been having a little bit of connection issues for some reason. I got high speed internet, but anyway, if I was cutting out, I was saying that I created a Patreon account. You guys would have to do the same, and you can subscribe to my Patreon page and actually donate to my Patreon page to support the YouTube channel. What happened was, I guess, a couple weeks ago, the terrorist attacks in England is boycotting the YouTube monetization platform. So all the funding that I get from YouTube, I put it back in the channel for you guys. And here lately, my videos have been kind of basic, and it's basically the content that I have to give out, like the information I can do, but like anything extra, it would cost money, and that money that I was using for YouTube isn't there. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, though, that every little bit counts. So if you want to create a Patreon account and log in, and you can donate to my page. And what happens is, I guess every time I upload a video, the amount that you decide to give, that's what you would give for every time I upload a video. So if I upload 4 videos a month, um, and say you donated 25 cents, that would be $1 a month to me for my channel. So I just want to let you guys know that's an option out there. And because I know a lot of viewers have been requesting a lot more stuff, like wanting me to buy higher end air guns and this and that and testing. Well, all that stuff costs money. So, I try to answer as much video requests I can, but when it comes to something like that, it just costs a lot of money at the time. And like right now, like I said, the terrorist attacks um, are causing boycotting for the Google YouTube monetization platform. So what's happening is nobody's buying anything through the YouTube ads, and it's causing everybody's channel to decrease in revenue. But on the bright side, I actually bought some video editing software so I can do more of like a split screen and do more like, I guess, while I'm shooting, you can see the groups hit the target and all that good stuff, and just some really good editing that I can really do once I learn a program. What's going on, Caleb? But anyways, like I was talking about the Patreon account, I put my Patreon page link in the description of this live stream. So if you guys, feel like donating, that'd be nice. If not, I understand. money's tight as it is anyway. Linkless, Tennessee. Yeah, as soon as our squirrel season hits up again, it opens up August 15th of every year. I'll be definitely out in the woods doing some squirrel hunting. Big time. Hopefully a lot more than last year, but we'll see. What's going on, Jake's GoPro? Just some more spoilers for you guys. Uh, I got a lot of sponsors that are on board right now, and actually been getting products in all week. So stay tuned for that. And I think you guys are going to like it. It's going to be involving the Marlin XT22 rifle, some more scopes, some long range stuff, and then I actually got sponsored by a local gun shop. So I'll be doing another ballistic test with 300 blackout. Yep, anytime, Jake's GoPro. Come on in, man. We'll have to do a shared one day. You, me, and Brotherhood Outdoors. Turkey season here in Indiana starts in like mid April, I think last week, April, something like that. I haven't been in like probably 4 years. Just not my thing. If I had some really good property, I probably would go every year, but um, I like squirrel hunting and deer hunting more. Yeah, you guys got that spring squirrel season, don't you, at Linkless, Tennessee? Or is it just open like 9 months out of the year? Yeah, our squirrel season is August 15th through January 31st every year. Yeah, I don't think it would be bad if Indiana had a spring squirrel season, because like right now the weather is it's pretty chilly. I mean, it's not really cold, but it's not hot either. And I know in August, August till about October, it's pretty steamy and humid outside, and that's the only downfall that I don't like hunting in the summertime. Yep. See you later, Jakes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know some of these states have like a spring season. They must just be overpopulated with squirrels or something. Because if you kill the mom, it's the little ones ain't gonna live. Yeah, thanks. Reason why I was doing those tests for the slugs is because here in Indiana, they passed a law like last summer or last spring that we were allowed to use high powered rifles, centerfire rifles for deer hunting. Well, the only restriction is that you had to be on private property, and a lot of people don't have that access up here. So, the next best thing is a slug gun or a muzzleloader and a rifle barrel and a Sabo slug. They're pretty expensive. So I tried to went the cheapest route, shooting the smoothbore with rifled slugs, and then Carlson's actually sponsored me, so I'm a pro staff member of Carlson's, and they sent me a rifle choke tube, which I thought that was pretty cool. And they just Sabo or a rifle slug and a rifle choke tube just really do the job for 50 yards. I'm thinking about doing another test video out to 100, but 50 yards getting 1 inch groups out of rifled slugs, that's not too bad. Oh yeah, the Rottweiler slug. Basically the same thing as the buck or the buck hammer from Remington, but they don't sell it no more. That is the most accurate sabot slug I've ever shot. Um, I was getting decent groups at 100, but I think that was more my fault. But at 50 yards, they were punching the same hole. The most, I think, the most damaging slug I've ever shot was those polywad quick shock. Those things are ridiculous in energy dispersion on impact. I mean, yeah, the group size maybe like I think it was 3 inch group, um, but it was. I actually ordered my Rottweiler slugs from sportsmansguide.com. They had them on sale, and I think they still do for like $5.47 a box for five, which is pretty cheap for a sabot round. So I jumped on that and bought like 5 or 6 boxes. Yeah, I heard Hastings was went out of business like in '09 or something like that, and Rotwell started making them. And so I've never shot a Hastings slug before, but everybody that's in the slug community has heard of Hastings, and the Rottweiler slugs are the exact make and model of the Hastings laser slug. Yeah, I think I've seen them there before, but for some reason they were wanting a little more. So here's the link to Sportsman's Guide. I put it in the chat for you. Right now they're at 5.22 a box for five. But anyways, everybody that's watching, I'm gonna get off here at like 11:15. It just hit 11:01, so I'll stay on here, but as long as I can, I'm gonna get to bed here in a minute. So that's one way of doing it. I got an actual shotgun press. Do you put a roll crimp on it, or do you do the star crimp? My load all press or whatever it's called deprimes it, reshapes the hull, and then drops the powder in. And then I'd have to manually put the slug in it. I've never used it yet. I bought it like last year and haven't used it, but um, knock it down with the piston all the way to the cup where it fills up the powder, and then put the crimp on it. Are you getting pretty much the same accuracy as the store bought ammo? Like 50 yards, you pretty much get in the same hole? What's your charge? Like, are you loading them up to the 1,500 feet per second mark, or change it up a little bit here and there just to see what works better? I was thinking about buying some, I think it's LBC lightning bolt slugs or whatever they're called, Sabo slug from Ballistic Products, and then buying some long shot powder and loading up a couple. But and then they got the Thug slug, but I might load up the Rottweil now that you said that they sell just a slug. Yeah, if it works, I mean, I guess it really wouldn't matter what load you use, as long as it works for your gun. It's accurate. Doesn't really matter. I shoot with a Mossberg 24-inch rifle barrel. Mine's the non-ported version, so